I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out of work when I'm late. My lady calling, buzzing, always fussing. This is when calling, but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. I ain't got a bus to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, well that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure for and if you ask me, stress is a my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your.
Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few
rise. I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. Been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder. And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called them and offered some closure. Open the rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's supposed to.
Welcome to high school baseball on the show, live from Bird's Eye Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. Today we'll get a chance to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game, one last opportunity to show off their skills and celebrate their high school careers in front of their beloved hometown fans. We're just about ready to get started.
Stripped of football that's left there is fear, like you just met your demise. When you get home and
At the plate, the
Batting
catcher,
third,
number 30.
Catcher, number 30.
clutch up, drive them in for us.
Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle,
Batting
a hitter's
fourth,
dream,
left fielder,
and a pitcher's nightmare.
Castro.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. One run is in. Coming to the plate. Also in to score. That's a two-run single. It's 2-0. 2 outs.
Batting
Runner
eighth,
on first base.
center fielder,
And now
Eddie
the center fielder,
Moda.
Eddie Moda.
Hey, here we go, plays at one now. Runner, runner,
Here's the
runner.
pitch. Runner is on the go.
Outside.
Ball outside.
Nope.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base.
Now
And
batting.
now another
number
base
30.
hit could even this one up. The catcher, the next to hit. Second and third with nobody out. A big opportunity for this lineup. Swings
Yeah.
at the first pitch.
0-1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Swing and a
Let's
miss. Nice
go.
changeup. After 2 straight off-speed
0-2.
pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Skies it out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw off line,
Easy.
runner scores. And they lead by 2 now.
Be patient.
Digging in, Douglas Shabazian. Line drive to center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate, not in
he's in there,
time.
safe.
It's 6-2.
Now batting.
2 outs and a
number 30.
runner at first. The catcher now at the plate. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball.
That's a
Pretty
ball.
clear he's trying to work the outer half of the
1-1.
plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground.
Ball.
Quintana leads off of first with 2 away. Next pitch, in for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back to Senior Day at Birdseye Field. Now the third baseman, Mario Raimo. Lays down a bunt. Whips it to first in time. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the
number
dish,
30.
the catcher, number 30. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
That's inside. Ball.
Here we go. Make something happen.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. The Eagles trying to break this game open here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even
That's
up.
the ball.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Fly ball, left field, Reyes in and to the right. Puts it away for the out. Runner at first with 1 gone. And now, Ken Gardner. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yes, yes.
Runner on the go. This one is
Ball.
low.
1-1.
Safe at second.
Oh,
He
he's safe.
easily steals the bat. The catcher, number 30, with a quality performance in this one, but most importantly, helped get his team the win on Senior Day. With the pressures of scouts and college coaches in attendance, he proved he has the potential to get a shot at the next level. It's all about taking this momentum and carrying it with him to help his team make a deep playoff run.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end.
high school playoffs have arrived here at Bird's Eye Field, a chance for these teams to extend their season one more day and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. We are just about ready to get started.
Hey, you people in this town, your name must go. Stomp your feet straight to the ground. Your name must go.
The catcher, the
Batting
next to
third,
hit. First
catcher,
and second with
number 30.
nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double
Good.
play.
No one better up there. Huh, you go.
Foul ball there.
Hey, let her rip right here.
On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. One out and a runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Gutierrez. 2 away. The catcher now at the
Now
plate.
batting,
Went
number
down
30.
looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Runner on the move. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. Wastes no time on this one. It's 4-1. 2 away and a runner
Now
at
batting,
first.
right
Randall
fielder,
Richards
Randall.
getting ready to hit.
Richards.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
1-2.
Safe at second, not even close. The catcher will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. That one
Ball
a
up.
little bit high. I'm sure
really
he'd
off
tell
that
you
one.
it's all about the team, but this player's presence here in the playoffs is a testament not just to his skill, but to his determination. This one driven into the left center field gap. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. Nice job to drive in the run. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking
left
his
fielder,
chops
number
as
9,
that thing was coming
Victor
in. Great
Castro.
cut. Here it comes.
Nice rip.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out. Bill Emerson digs in now.
Oh, near me like a big dog. Right time.
3-0 pitch. And they're all loaded
Take your
up.
base.
4-pitch walk, the last one not really close. Let's see if he can get back in the zone here. So up next, Broderick Greer. Makes the catch, 1 down. Takes it to the bag and doubles the runner off. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Bird's Eye Field. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Vasquez. On to first.
He's out.
Bunt attempt doesn't work, and they get the out.
Leading off. Catcher.
We're back here at the
30.
ballpark, and now it's going to be the catcher. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1 from the lefty.
No, that's out.
Hey, good eye, kid.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Glenn has this one sized up. And there's 1 away. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stephen Glenn now at the plate. And there's a hit. Runner around third. In there, he's safe.
No, too late.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. The catcher
Ball.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Hey, we need
Good
you
job
right
to
now.
let
Here
the
we go.
low
Come
one
on.
go there. And this one kicks away from the catcher. No action on the bases, the count even at 1.
kid. One time, right here.
Swings and rips it towards right center. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The winning run comes across to score, and they walk it off. The catcher, number 30, with an incredible performance, launching his team into the state championship game. An all-around stellar showing when his team needed it most. This young prospect certainly has the skill set to take his game to the next level. And this game ends in a squeaker, 10-9. On behalf of our entire
Standing in the afterglow of the days we took for granted.
Hello and welcome to this year's grand finale of high school baseball. It's the state championship game. Live from Bird's Eye Field, I'm Ben Gelman. After a season filled with triumphs and challenges, it all comes down to this. The two best teams in the state clash for the ultimate prize. First pitch coming up next. So digging in, Leo Navarro.
Batting third, center fielder, Leo Navarro.
Here comes the 1-1. Runner on the go. This one's low. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Man at first with one gone. The catcher digs in now.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn. Runner!
There goes the runner. Pitch
That
inside.
missed. That's a ball.
And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Here's the 1-0 offering. Cranked out to right center. That one's carrying. Tags up from second, heads to third. Welcome back, folks, and just
Leading
a
off,
reminder that this is
catcher,
a
number
7-inning
30.
game here at the high school level.
That's a
Well,
ball.
so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt, collects, fires to first, in time, one away on the strikeout. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Stepping in, Bruno Merced. Base hit, right field. Headed for the plate, the throw home. Not in time,
Yep,
he
made
beat it, and they've got the lead. Well, he
Now
comes
batting
through
second base.
clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great bat control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Just took too long to recognize that one was going to land in the zone. Great work with that big bender. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's now 2-1. Got to be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. First and second,
Now
2
batting,
outs.
number
The
30.
catcher getting ready to hit. Already a homer for him in this one. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in, coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Tag, too late, runner scores. And they're pulling away, up by 7 now. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Next up, Victor Castro. Here it comes. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to the state championship at Birdseye Field. We go to the top of the 7th. And here is Gil Garcia. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Safe at first. The catcher, number 30, delivered an incredible performance, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the state title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft Combine.
Cuando llegue hasta arriba, a Dios voy a agradecer. Esta reina no va a parar, no se va a detener. Estamos aquí dominicana, de Miami a la romana. Prendo la luz, quien la paga, eso más que una temporada. Sitting on my throne, making moves on my own. A queen against the world, yeah, I'm focused in my zone.
welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
I blast the dopest shit on the dopamine. Locally, I be overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they throw me more. Damn poppy seed, mini tiny mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly speak no English, but counting up, look what we eat. Baby, that's my eye. Baby, that's my eye.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity in this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Jessica, it's been a bit of a struggle so far for this young prospect.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing is he's trying to find that comfort zone in the box. He's got a lot of movement in his load. It's throwing off his timing. That's probably the biggest thing because he's trying to do too much.
And also that could be symptomatic of nerves. That could be in play here as well.
Robert, that's exactly it. It's a crucial showcase, and hopefully he can make some of those adjustments and bounce back strong. He'll get a chance to redeem himself with the fielding drills next.
Jessica, now we're at the catchers, and there's a reason why so many former catchers are managers. They have to have the physical skills, yes, but there's a baseball IQ that they have to have as well.
They absolutely set the tone for the team. Scouts are focused on that leadership, but also footwork, transfer, and accuracy.
I love watching them in action. They're like a hockey goalie. The great ones are never afraid to get dirty.
Blocking ability is a huge trait for sure, and we get to see that athleticism on display. Pop time is huge, how long it takes from receiving the ball to getting it to that second baseman or shortstop, and that can literally change the outcome of a game.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
You know, the biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
Psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodies you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. And now the shortstop, Bob Mendoza. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. Not in time. Runner safe. A run comes in on the play. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He put a great swing on that one, sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard. Roush on second, Risser at first, 1 out. And swing and a miss. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Fires to second. Return throw to first. Out. Double play. Back to the top of the order here. Johnny Pratt now at the plate. 0 for 1. The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. This one misses. Safe at second, not even close. So 2 on and 2 out. The catcher, the next to hit. Hit into a double play the first time around. Fair ball. 1 run comes in. Now the second run crosses the plate. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Nicely done, brings home 2. Reacted late to that inside pitch. It got pretty deep in the zone, but he was able to time it up just enough to punch it the other way. Runner at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but blocked. This one in the air to right. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now the center fielder, Juan Macias. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike. Go to second and safe. And now another base hit could even this one up. The catcher digs in now. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive or it could backfire big time. Swing and a miss. Roush, the lead runner, over at second. Risser at first with no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Siddiqui getting ready to hit. And the 3-1, trying to bunt for a hit. Gets it to first. They thwart the bunt attempt, and the inning is over. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. The catcher will hit next. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Here's the 1-0 offering. Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and the runner scores. Picks himself up an RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Into center. And it falls! Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. And it's an RBI single. And they're pulling away, up by 7 now. Comes through with the RBI. That one inside, off the plate. Such a tough location to handle as a hitter. Somehow, he's still barreled it up. Fantastic work. Swing lifted to left field. And there's one away. Number 30 with a good game to help them get the win. Knocked in 3 runs for him. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. Danny Devine now at the plate. Runner takes off for third. This one in for a strike. Throw to third. He's out. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. The catcher, the next to hit. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and the runner scores. It's 1-1. Here's the center fielder, Freddie Hines. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Man on at first. Now at the plate, Richard Inaho. And here's the 0-2. Pop up, foul on the right side. And there's 2 down. Now up the catcher, number 30. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Clips the corner. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive or it could backfire big time. Foul ball there. You may be wondering, just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB. The tag at third, and he is out.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Richard Inaho getting ready to hit. Here it comes. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One out and 2 on. Stepping in, the catcher, number 30. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw to third. The tag out. Hines will hit next. 1 for 2. First offering, and the runner goes in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. And now a runner in scoring position. Runner at second with 2 down. Line drive for a base hit. Runner around third. Throw to the plate, but it's offline.
No, he beat it.
Nice job to drive in the run, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. We're set for the top of the 6th inning, and now the DH, number 10. Drops it down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. Just barely gets the runner on that one. Runner at first, the catcher, now at the plate.
Ball 1. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch fouled away. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. 1 away now in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Danny Devine. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And that retires the side. And the next batter, the catcher, number 30. Late on that fastball. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down.
That's out.
Next pitch is outside. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Grounds this one up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. This one popped up. Murillo under it. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. Runner at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Pierre Buckley.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but blocked. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man in scoring position. Line to right for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Relay throw home. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Glenn will hit next. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Now at the plate, the catcher, number 30. This is a prime opportunity right here. Swings and flares it. Base hit. One run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. It's 2-zip. Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in two. A little bit of a dying quail there, just kind of fading over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are beyond frustrating for them. Makes the catch, one down. One out and runners at first and second. Now the third baseman, Mohamed Spicer. Line drive for a base hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away. You'll take a hit no matter how it comes. Still raises the batting average. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Ball four, and a run comes in to score. Marrero digs in now. In the dirt.
2 strikes.
The throw out at third. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at first with one gone. Now at the dish, Larry Scott. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Or to second. Great jump to get the steal. The catcher getting ready to hit. Drove in two with a single the first time up.
Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now, Freddie Hines. That one to first. Murphy to second. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Larry Scott now at the plate. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Base hit. Coming around third. Relay, throw home. Safe at the plate. And they trail by only 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Take a look at that exit velo, 106 miles per hour. That tells you that everything came together really nicely there. The 0-1. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And now it's runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Freddie Hines. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Here's the throw. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Mohamed Spicer, the next to hit. In there, got the strikeout. Back here in the desert, here's the second baseman, Rob Cloven. Bunting for a hit. On to first.
He's out.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. No outs, runner at first. The catcher digs in now. Out towards left center, O'Neill on the move. Hauls it in for the out. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Here's a pop-up. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure.
With the sixth pick in the second round, the Colorado Rockies select the catcher from the West region.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing in pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make a.
Live from the ballpark in Omaha, MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs going up against the Texas Longhorns. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaman. And singing today, one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He was a first-round pick in the MLB Draft coming out of high school. But despite the temptation to turn pro, he decided to go the college route instead.
Yeah, it's a rarity in the baseball world, no doubt about that, Boog. And he must be pretty confident that he can boost his draft stock. Not a whole lot of wiggle room there. And plus, there's nothing like being a student athlete and getting to play here in Omaha on this stage.
That one is upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Grindell makes the grab, two-way down.
Game one of the college baseball championship. These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy, the massive crowd here in Nashville. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. And now the catcher comes up to him. The Rockies selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the Natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock in and
gets it to first, and that is that. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Jared. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher. Base knock, center field. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Kyler Newhouser digs in now. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Chet Cross. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first, out on the sac bunt. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Slider clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that. I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
One out, base is empty. Hard hit left side. To first, now they get the out. Number 30 with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
Yeah, solid effort out there, Boog. Most importantly, though, helped get his team the win in their opener here in Omaha. You know, with high expectations and scouts in attendance, he showed the potential to get a shot at the pro level. It's all about taking this momentum and carrying it over to the next one.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. wanted me to get a little bread. The cover in the head, still outside. I don't hide from the for life. Had to.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. We're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Tennessee Volunteers. John Shabby on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color, and Singy today, one of college baseball's brightest stars, looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming your way next. So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. He won a state championship back in his high school playing days. Pretty impressive to have the chance to make a run at a national championship here this week, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, for me, I mean, he's already shown he can get it done in these pressure-packed games. And that's what separates the great players.
And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
So 2 down, and now Kyler Newhouser.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Singy, now that the nerves from game 1 have died down a bit, do you think some of these players' thoughts have turned to the upcoming draft?
Oh, for sure, Boog. Of course, they're all here to win, but there's no denying that if you deliver here in Omaha, you have an opportunity to jump up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And here's the first baseman, Shu Erdman.
Shu Erdman.
The 1-0. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And here's the catcher. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
No, that's
the
out.
0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Velasquez, the next to hit. 1-2 now. Line to right, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. The throw to second is offline.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. He was all over that one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now the first baseman, Kyler Newhouser. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next, Braden Bradbury.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the whole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And a bunt towards third. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Up next for the Volunteers.
Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show. At the plate, number 30. Tejera back to work. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now, Daoud Nolan. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Runner on the move. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
2-2. In the dirt. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball.
Runner on the go. No, pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close. Number 30 was simply remarkable in this one, Siggy.
Really impressive performance, Boog. Helping his team move to 2-0 here in Omaha. He put on an absolute clinic out there today, and I'm sure scouts were really impressed with what they saw. This kid has the goods to play at the pro level. There's
from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And here's the catcher. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first-rounder in the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we could be looking at a future MLB All-Star here. He's got the skill set to be an elite player in the pros.
2 outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. And next will be the cleanup hitter. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Dunham going back. You can kiss it goodbye. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Mullen.
Right fielder.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Here's the catcher. He's already homered in this game. And ball one.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Great, let it fly one time.
Stays alive. Eichinger aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, big fella.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Derek Ochoa. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out. Put down, and that ends the inning. No outs. Runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-1. Oh, now here we go.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Melvin Gallo now at the plate.
Designated hitter.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bunting for a hit. Tosses to first, and the bunt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Number 30 with a solid performance today, Siggy.
He certainly got the job done as they notch yet another win to advance to the national championship game. Nothing spectacular, but a steady effort to help keep his team on track. I'm sure the scouts see the potential in this young prospect.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the college championship game. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He looks to be one of the top prospects in the upcoming MLB draft. Some scouts feel that he could be selected early in the first round, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I think he's on a fast track to the big leagues. He can really do it all.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And now they're out front. It's 3-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now the DH, Ernesto Tejera.
The designated
Vernon
hitter
gets his lead at
Ernesto
first. Nobody out.
Tejera.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the catcher. He's already homered here in this one. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 20.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
The first baseman, number 21.
Digs in now. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in. In there. He scores. It's 7-2.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Number 30 stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
No, that's it.
Escobar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Slider squirts away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Off balance feed, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So runner at second, 2 down. McCormick, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The relay throw. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 8-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Number 30 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Fernando Gingrich. And he lays down a bunt. He's safe on with a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 3.
And here's the catcher.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit and a run in to score.
Wastes no time there. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get up to the outfield grass to push that run across.
In the air of the infield.
That's an infield
and the infield fly is called. And now the right fielder, Braden Bradbury. The other way. And a base hit right there. Eichinger around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. First and second, 2 outs. Bird now at the plate. The pitch. Runner takes off, and they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball left side. McCormick. They limit the damage here. Digging in, Ernesto Tejera.
Be patient.
In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game. Their national champions singing a perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a performance on the biggest stage, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the national title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft.
With the first pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select the catcher from the West Region.
Okay, so there we have it. The first pick of this year's draft is officially off the board. There's been a lot of anticipation for this pick, and now we finally know who it is, Harold. This is a young man that we have known all the way back when he was coming out of high school. Now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
Well, Greg, not only did we get to know him, we got to know his family. And I feel like, man, this is like the greatest thing ever. I know they're celebrating, and rightfully so. But he did everything you want a kid to do. He went to the combine. He showed out there early on. He went to college. That was his decision. It was a good decision for him because he grew and developed. And now we're looking at the #1 pick overall. And so his pathway, we followed it a long ways. got to know the family and the kid. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, he looked like a superstar in the college baseball championship as well. Oh, yeah. Did he? He dominated there.
I know you love those pressure-packed moments.
No doubt. You learn a lot about a prospect. Yeah. Hey, every #1 overall pick has a slightly different projection as they enter pro ball. But from what we're hearing from people around the sport, he might have a chance to be like that generational player, Harold, if all goes well. Would you agree with that assessment from
Well, there's no guarantees with the #1 pick. I got to throw that out there. Right?
Okay.
But I love him. I think he's got a shot to really do some great things here. But the game is interesting. But I do believe this. I don't know if he'll be a generational player or not, but I think he'll be in the big leagues quick.
Yeah.
Fast to the big leagues.
Yeah, most scouts think he's going to fly through the minor leagues.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I agree with that.
Again, hopefully we will see this young man in Major League Baseball as early as next year. Very exciting.
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Columbus Clingstones and the Montgomery Biscuits. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Next up for the Biscuits, number 30, a first-round pick in the recent MLB Draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. An absolutely titanic shot. It's a 2-1 game. One out and runners at first and second. The catcher, the next to hit. He's already homered in this ball game.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
And that's outside. Ball one. And another ball. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Ground ball to second. And now a spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out. One out and two on. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Charles LeBlanc. Here it comes. And it's a pop-up. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. Runner tagging from first. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Fouled off, he was late. All tied up. Bottom half of the fifth.
Ball. That's just out.
Not getting over-aggressive in this moment. He's doing a nice job of shrinking the zone and forcing the pitcher to come to where he can hammer it. Out to center. Kilpatrick under it. And that's the end of the inning. Two down and a runner at second base. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr. This pitch popped up. Settles under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. The catcher now at the plate. He's already gone yard in this game. First pitch swings and misses.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Ball one there.
Ball.
Grounder on the right side. Could be two. Slings to second.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Lefty still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen.
Here we go. I need you right here.
0-2, and the delivery.
1 ball.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner will hold. One, two now.
Get down.
Next one's popped in the air into right. Hauls it in on the run. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. We're back here at the ballpark. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Adam Zabrowski. Here's a pop-up. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. The catcher, number 30, with a terrific day at the plate in his professional debut. He looked comfortable in the box, which isn't a given for players just starting their career in the pros. Some really nice poise, and we'll see how he carries that forward. catcher will
Batting
hit next.
fourth,
The
the
first
catcher,
overall
number
pick in the
30.
recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. Foul ball there. Popped up. Tavares on the move. Makes the catch. So 2 down. Kevin Kilpatrick Jr. getting ready to hit. And it's a pop-up. And a foul ball. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, number 30. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Liner to right. Dives, but can't make the catch. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. No question, he came up ready to hit. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of Hackenberg. Throws to first, back safely.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. This one's low. Throw, they get the out. One gone, runner at first. Ambioris Tavares digs in now. Runner on the go. Pitch aimed for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Next up,
Now
the catcher,
batting,
number 30.
30.
1 for 2. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep, hits the fence. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. Well done, narrows the deficit with the RBI there. This next at bat looms very large. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And here is Bobby Seymour.
Here we go.
Trying to bunt for a hit. Whips it to first in time. That ends the inning on the bunt attempt. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Bryson Horn. 1-2 pitch.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but blocked. And now a single could score 2. Out to center. Mangum on the way over. Brings it in for the out. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by
Now
4.
batting, number 30.
Digging in for the Biscuits, number 30. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Ingram goes 5'9". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Got fooled on that one. Got to stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up.
Your turn right here.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Missed inside with the curveball. In the air to center. And there's 2 down. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away, yeah, there's no competition. I'm about to say it, so listen. I'm about to flip up the script, yeah. Things will never be the same. Normal is boring, I'm done with you did.
Charles LeBlanc,
Batting
the next to
first,
hit.
the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Yep, that ball went out. He's
Safe at second, not even close. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer.
Ball one.
De Avila goes 5'9". He works with a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Lines it to third as his bat breaks. Whips it to first. One away. So 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit for the Klingstones, number 54. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. And the run scores on the infield single to tie the game. Next up for the Biscuits, number 30. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a rocket. And that's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Comes across to score. It's 5-2. Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. In the air to left. And it drops in. Coming around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. And it's now a 2-run game. Runner at
Now
first,
batting,
1 away.
number 30.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. The left-handed batter waits, and now
That's
1
a
and 2.
ball.
Good job to let the low one go there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Chases that one out of the zone. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. The catcher stands in here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Puts this one in the air down the line. The left fielder drifts towards it, and that is a foul ball. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of change-ups. Might be time to go to the heater. Lifted in the air to left. The left fielder moving under it. And there's one down. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side. Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. If it's your flavor, yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep it playing. Think about running from there. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, really will stick alive. I hate it, but I hate it. Bye, hate it. Bye, Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like to set up my to the guys and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. With the whole team, no, now to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got a master how they hang on already. My righteous money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm up. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep them.
Digging in for the
Batting
Biscuits,
fourth,
number
the
30.
catcher, number 30.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Mangum on third. Mead at first, 1 out. Now this is lifted to center. Head on the move. Snags it on the run. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
The batter, number 30.
Next up, the catcher, number 30. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hey, no one better right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Fouled off left side. And the righty fires. Winkler gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 down. And now it's going to be Jack Winkler. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side and makes the catch. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Slider misses away. This one high in the air, out to left center. And there's 1 down. To the top of the order we go. Dylan Head will hit next. And a bunt towards third. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Ready to get the 8th inning going. And here's the catcher, number 30. Roberts stands at 6 foot even, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. A laser into the outfield. 1 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he... Line drive for a base hit, coming around third. Relay, throw home. Catcher can't hang on. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. This next at bat is going to be critical, and he can't hang on to it behind the plate. In comes the run from second. They move into the lead in the 8th. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball to right. Jones. And that's the end of the inning. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.
The catcher digs in now. This is a prime opportunity right here. Ball one too far inside. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. The left-handed batter waits, and the count 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And they're all loaded up. I think he might have leaned into that one. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Seymour.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
Here comes the 3-1. That is ball four, and it brings home a run. Next up for the Biscuits, Will Simpson.
Hey, big moment. Need you, kid.
On the ground. Dives, but it's off the glove. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
The right fielder, Brock.
So with one away, the bases are loaded. Brock Jones now at the plate. Swings and flares it. Base hit. One run is in. Throw to the plate, but it's offline.
No, he's safe.
From sunken courtyards to flying buttresses, AC Hines Architecture can help with all your building needs. Use promo code HOLLY for 10% off your first project with them. That one will find its way through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. No time wasted here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. Now to first, and it's a double play. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Cody Morissette. And a base hit right there. Coming to the plate. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out. But they do get a run. We're back here at the ballpark. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, number 30. Sliced hard, but foul. In the air to left. Rosario on the move. And he makes the catch. Are you kidding me right now? 2 outs with runners at the corners. The catcher getting ready to hit. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. He swings and drives this one to deep left. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Wastes no time on this one. Second of the year. It's 12-2. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, number 30. He's already homered in this ball game.
Ball.
2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, that's a base knock. Gets on base and keeps it going. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. And now the DH, Will Simpson. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. And that'll load the bases. Stepping in, Brock Jones. Three and two, here's the pitch. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe, he beats the tag. It's 14-3 now. At the plate, the catcher, number 30. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Yeah.
Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter.
That's the ball. 1-1.
what a great play. Slings to second. And they easily get the out at first. It's a double play. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Brian Navarretto, the next to hit. And the 0-1 now. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, he's out. Top half of the second from Pensacola. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Snelling goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2022. Liner to left. Makes a nice running catch. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ronnie Simon. 0-1 now. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a steal. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Into the outfield, base hit. That holds the runner at second base. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets him looking. That's the second out. First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Matthew Etzel. High fly ball to right field. That's pretty deep. There to make the catch. The catcher will hit next. 1 for 2.
Ball
1 out and the base is empty. High fly ball towards left center. Rosario. And now 2 down. So digging in, Andrew Pintard. Here's the 1-2 offering. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. The Blue Wahoos with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. This one in the air to right, Jones. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. Digging in, the catcher, number 30, 1 for 3. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. On the ground to first. Has some trouble with it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than Next up for the Biscuits, number 30.
Watch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
One and out.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. In the air to left. And it falls. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. It just got out of here. Second of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 on and 2 out. Digging in for the Biscuits, number 30.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Fly to left, Rosario. That ends the inning and limits the damage. One gone and a runner on at first. Andrew Pintar digs in now. Kick the pitch, runner goes. This one's low. Throw to second, and he's safe. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. A laser to left for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get backer. Throws to first. Back in easily. And the 1-2. Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Matthew Etzel.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch
On the ground, right side, and a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw off line, runner scores. It's 6-1. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, number 30. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out with a runner at second. High fly ball down the line and left. And that is a foul ball. That one ripped into right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Run comes in from second. It's 7-1. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. So with a runner at second and 1 away, stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Bobby Seymour. Soft contact in the air, pulls it in, 2 away. To second with the throw. And now it's the right fielder, Mark Coley. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to bunt for a hit. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. And now the catcher, number 30. Incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that. Oh, not the best swing from the former first rounder.
1 strike.
That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you.
1 strike.
Slider misses away. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. In the air, along the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, out. Runner at second, 1 away. Bobby Seymour getting ready to hit. And the 1-1. Gets under it, pops it up. Simon. 2 down. Next up for the Biscuits, Matthew Etzel. Swings, soft line drive. Oh, gloves it. Number 30 really stood out in this win. 2 RBI on 4 hits. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how... The catcher, the next to hit. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And they're all loaded up. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Will Simpson.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
And 1-2. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag alone as they escape the bases-loaded jam. And now at the plate, Cody Morissette. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Bases full. No outs. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. Whipped into left for a base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2 now. Well, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut.
Keep it going.
Hit in the air, right field. There's 1 down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. 1 out and 2 on. Next is the designated hitter, Will Simpson. Next pitch is outside. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches. You could see some runs coming in. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. Runners on the bases with 2 already across. And that'll load the bases. Digging in for the Biscuits, Mason Auer. And the 3-1. Popped up. Simon. Out number 2. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Matthew Etzel. Line drive, and it's caught. They limit the damage here. 1 down. Next up for the Biscuits, number 30. And that one fouled off. Late swing, fouled to the left. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to center. And there's 2 away. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Jack Winkler. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they get the out. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, number 30.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right here now.
Hard hit for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. So up next, Bobby Seymour.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
In the air to the right. Head drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. Two outs, runners at first and second. Next up, the designated hitter, Will Simpson. And they're all loaded up. And now the right fielder, Mason Auer. Bashirs whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Jack Winkler.
Jack Winkler.
1-1 pitch now. In the dirt, but blocked. Two 2-1 pitch coming. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. The tag out.
Now batting. Right.
We're back here at the ballpark. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's the catcher, number 30. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Pops this one up, head. And there's one down. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Might need to work on using the whole field. There goes the runner. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. 1 out and 2 on. Next to hit, Mason Hour. 1-2 pitch. Rolls away a little bit. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. That one's back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can shift that it's miss up, but you can be my dinner. She said, you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught.